Do you wish you could just find some peace and quiet and get away from it all?
Hi, I'm Helene Segura, and I am a time management fixer. A number of my clients have lamented to me that they haven't gone on vacation in years. Whether it's a one-day staycation or a 4-week sabbatical, an important part of staying productive and happy is taking a break from work and allowing yourself to recharge mentally, emotionally, and physically. If you're interested in learning how to escape from work and then join a small group of travelers on a beautiful trip in Portugal and Spain put together by Fresco Tours, then the efficiency retreat on the Camino is just what you need.
The Camino de Santiago is a pilgrimage that dates back to the Middle Ages. Camino paths start as far away as Russia and Istanbul. This is a Camino sign we saw while on vacation in Croatia. Many pilgrims today start their journey in Western Europe and make their way toward the town of Santiago de Compostela in northwestern Spain. The cathedral in Santiago houses the remains of the Apostle James, or Santiago, hence the name of the pilgrimage. Our journey will start in northern Portugal. We'll walk our way north through Spain and on to Santiago. There are paths for biking and horseback riding, but we'll be walking. In order to be considered an official pilgrim, you must walk the last 100 kilometers of the Camino de Santiago from any direction. This is a photo of me with my husband at the 100K mark on our 2011 walk with Fresco Tours. To prove that you've journeyed the Camino, you'll get your pilgrim's passport stamped along the way at churches, bars, and hotels. When you arrive in Santiago, you'll present your passport to receive your Compostela. The Camino, or the Way, is marked with yellow arrows and seashells, so it's pretty hard to get lost. There are also kilometer markers, so you'll know how much farther you have to travel. The terrain consists of rolling hills. When you look at an elevation map, it looks a little scary until you realize that those peaks are at 200 meters or 600 feet. Much of where we walk will be rural. We might even experience a little traffic jam now and then. Occasionally, we will walk near or in larger towns or near highways. But most of the time, we'll be walking in the peaceful countryside. The terrain is fairly stable, although sometimes you might have to step on rocks or walk around water. Along the way, you'll see bridges of all sizes and ages, beautiful architecture, and churches ranging from 100 to 1,000 years old. We'll also pass by unique cultural objects like these crop storage containers, as well as natural wonders. Feel free to pick up snacks at local markets or make new friends or just stop and people watch. Now you might be wondering, if we're just walking, why do we need Fresco Tours? Reason number 1, I don't want to carry a big old pack for 100 kilometers looking for the next hostel to bunk in. Fresco Tours provides a support van so you can leave your stuff on it. We'll see the van several times during the day in case you can't walk the entire planned route, or maybe you split your pants and need duct tape. Reason number 2, guaranteed reservations in a private room. Hostels and dorm rooms were okay when I was in my 20s, but not anymore. I want my own room. Fresco Tours stays in updated farmhouses and manor homes. You have a reservation, you have a private room, and you have a private bathroom. There's usually some sort of lounge, which is where we'll have our prep talk for the next day before we head to dinner. Reason number 3, food. Who wants to worry about where to find a safe place to eat or carry a bunch of food on your back as you walk? Fresco Tours provides a tasty lunch. It's filling enough to refuel your body, but not so heavy that it weighs you down the rest of the way. You can walk at your own pace and either by yourself or with others, but lunch is a meeting point along the way for our entire group to make sure that you're doing okay and staying hydrated. Our dinner menu is usually presented to us during our prep talk. Dinners and dessert are provided each evening. Food is a tasty way to learn about a country's culture. By the way, breakfast is included as well, but I never brought my camera in the morning. That's why I only have lunch and dinner photos. I really should cut out some of these food pictures to make the video shorter, but what can I say? I love food. Fresh, local food. Reason number 4, support. In addition to the driver and van, our bilingual Fresco Tours guide usually has a check-in with us at different points during the day. You don't have to stop and sit, but if there are enticing snacks, you might want to plop down for a few minutes and enjoy. Reason number 5, the rally point. During our evening prep talk, we'll be given the time and location for our pickup the next afternoon. The rally point, quite conveniently, is usually at a cafe or bar, so we can relax while waiting for each member of our group to mosey in at the end of their day's walk. As we approach Santiago, we'll finish the Camino together. It's partly for safety reasons because we'll be pedestrians in a large city, but really it's for the camaraderie. We made it together and we'll finish together. If you walk the entire 100 kilometers, you'll be able to present your pilgrim's passport and receive your Compostela, marked with the reason for your journey, religious, historical, or cultural. If you're unable to complete the 100 kilometers and you needed to ride in the van for parts of the journey, you won't be able to receive the Compostela, but you'll have your pilgrim's passport, photos, and incredible memories. Our tour will finish up with a visit to the cathedral in Santiago. There is a pilgrim's mass each day at noon. No matter what your denomination is, you're invited to celebrate having walked the Camino de Santiago. Hiking the Camino back in 2011 was one of the most enjoyable experiences of my life. The Camino is truly a journey of a lifetime. That's why I want to help you prepare for it. Our daily hikes allowed me to eat and imbibe without packing on the pounds. My brain was so relaxed that it created some of the best ideas I've ever had. My soul felt at peace. When the owner of Fresco Tours, Alex Chang, approached me about doing an efficiency retreat along the Camino, I initially did not like the idea. If we need to follow a strict schedule, I didn't want to lose the pace freedom that I enjoyed back in 2011. And if we're supposed to be hiking each day, who's going to want to sit for a long workshop at the end of the day when you're tuckered out, or at the beginning of the day when you're just waking up and wondering about what the day's hike will be like? But while walking our dogs one evening, I came up with a great plan. Do you see what walking can do for you? Instead of hosting a destination seminar, the retreat will start with tutorials well before the trip. Our Camino walk will take place from June 17th through 27th in 2019. I've developed a pre-journey virtual seminar for you. In the 12 months before June of 2019, I'll be sending you videos and articles that will help you improve your efficiency at work and prepare you to be gone for a couple of weeks without needing to be attached to your phone. I'll also be sending you checklists and reminders to help you prepare for the planning and packing logistics that go into preparing for an overseas journey. As an added bonus, you'll receive conditioning suggestions from personal trainer Carol Frazey each month prior to the trip. 6 months before we step on the Camino, I'll host a webinar for our traveling group. I'll be checking in with you on your time management, and Carol will be checking in with you about your conditioning. In the months leading up to the trip, you'll have 2 hours of phone coaching with me so that you can receive personalized time management and organizational help. While on the Camino with Fresco Tours, we are typically out and about from roughly 8 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon, ending our walk each day with everyone heading to their rooms to shower and then meeting up in the lounge before dinner to prep for the next day. Since wine will likely be involved at dinner, it's important that we do this before our meal. For our efficiency retreat, we're going to combine the prep talk with a no more than 30-minute facilitated conversation about time management on days 2 through 8. Since my guiding principle is that time management is all about mind management, I've created a time management curriculum that ties in to what many people seek on the Camino: peace. You won't have to bring any materials or devices. The handout will be minimal and thin enough to store in your rollerboard before loading it on the vehicle in the morning. Since time management truly is all about mind management, we'll be working on, well, our minds. Your mind will wander as you journey the Camino, so why not spend a few minutes each day making that thinking count and becoming a better manager of your time so that you can enjoy peace like this more often and not just while you're on the Camino. If you'd like more details about this special journey, please visit helenesegura.com/Camino. Buen Camino!